Hi, my name is Stefan Kazakis and I'd like to welcome you to a new program that I've developed in recent times called the Board of Directors 12 program, and it's generally focused on dealing with small business owners, helping small business owners that in real terms don't have the resources or I guess the money to be invested in big business consulting or big business ideology. And the reason why I've created the Board of Directors 12 program was to ensure that, you know, for every small business owner in the world, let alone this part of the world being Australia, are we all dealing with one or two or three key frustrations?
That clarity of message and planning was what was holding us back. So I was all at sea, not having any kind of clear direction of what I wanted to do. So getting that clarity and focus, but more importantly for me, the discipline to put time aside and gotten rid of some of the ideas that were in the periphery that were taking attention away from the main focus of what I needed to do.
And some of the information that we're going to share with you during the 2-hour sampler is about giving you a real moment of clarity that, hey, this could be something that could be the difference for me.
I have my knowledge in the medical area, my knowledge in manufacturing, my knowledge in consulting, but at the end of the day, my knowledge is limited in terms of business running and expansion of business, and I believe he's been pivotal in teaching me a number of tools at the moment that we need to go forward and use.
I went to a networking breakfast and I didn't want to go because I knew that it was a coaching breakfast and I knew I'd be sold to. And I'm a keen networker, so of course I went. And I sat down at that table and I knew within 5 minutes that Stefan was going to be the guy to coach me. It was just something that was inherent in the way that he dealt with me and the wisdom and advice he had just at that breakfast.
Fortunately, over 90% of the participants that are involved in the Board of Director 12 programs are experiencing massive return on investment and ultimately a massive return on the quality of life.
I now have time to myself, which I never had before. I remember when I came in to see you, working 24/7, not a day off. Like I think last year myself and my partner had 7 days off in the whole year. This year to date, I've had 3 weekends off. I'm going away for the long weekend. I'm leaving on Friday morning. I'm back Monday evening. I'm organised.
What is important to understand here is you will be introducing a small business owner to an organisation, to a facilitator for the Board of Directors 12 program that is ultimately very, very committed to transforming a much better quality of life within 12 months.
A very lonely gig being a business owner, and you need to be able to bounce your ideas and thoughts and inhibitions off someone without taking them home to your family. And Stefan allows me to do that.
The advantage of Stefan that because he doesn't work in the business, he can look from the outside in, and he's got a lot of extremely fantastic business experience. He can sit there and give guidance and answers on which way to go, because when you work in the business you get so involved in the rights, the wrong, what the staff do, what you think you should do. He has the experience of working with multiple businesses over the years, and that can help, and he sits down and he can sort the wood for the trees. He's fantastic.
Sometimes it's interesting that I'm actually the one who's leading them for some of the ideas. Some of these guys have been in business for so long, they're trapped in their ways, and yet because I haven't had that experience, I'm developing new ways of doing things, and some of those things are interesting to them.
I can safely say that in the last 2 months we've grown leaps and bounds. And I'm looking forward to the next couple of months with Stefan, because if that's what he can do in 7 sessions, I'm afraid to let the reins go of the business and see how far we can go.
But ultimately the decision of clarity is about, do you or don't you want a different outcome?